and a product of the schools in our community. In our community, all of us here embrace anyone that wants to live in Williamsburg and Greenpoint. What we ask of our new neighbors is for you to join with us in the fight for equity, for parity, for the most underserved people in our community. Believe it or not, but every time that a school is co-located, a charter school is co-located into a great school, it takes up space that rightfully belongs to these kids that want to have art space, would like to have a library, or would like to have a gym of their own, or would like to have an extra class for your music. This is not right, and this is not what DOE should be the business of. Our tax dollars are allocated for education. We need to hold all levels of government responsible. Several years ago, we had a fight for fiscal equity in education. That fiscal equity is yet to be delivered, and we have to unite for that funding. There's millions of dollars that we allocated, and we rightfully are entitled to that. Yeah. You want to come to Williamsburg? You want to plant a seed in Greenpoint? Then you, with your philanthropic corporate shareholders, should then look for your own building. At the end of the day, like success, like many others, it's about shareholders and corporate takeover and the privatization of public schools. And public schools provide those kids, those that may not be high achievers due to their quality of life at home, due to learning challenges or language challenges or a different way of learning, that they cannot succeed in a charter school the first year. And if they don't succeed in a charter school, I'm pretty confident that they will not be in that school for another year. And where would that child be transferred to? They continue to go down public schools. That is what we should remember. We need to say that every child has the potential to learn. Regardless of the issue. I see children with autism that soar today because there was someone that cared enough in a public school to teach that child to be social, to read, to write, and to hopefully be a real sustainable citizen of New York City. Because there was a teacher that cared about the teaching and not about the data, and not about the money, and not about the school grade. Assemblyman Joe Lenzo, and advocates for education, and every parent that has a child to understand. We know, we get it, because public school, public education is a right. Charter schools, they're here, they're not going anywhere, but we just don't want them usurping our space. We are saturated between success and now the partner citizens of the world. Listen, citizens of the world is a new school even in California. We don't really know their record of achievement. It is unjust and unright for the city of New York to even think of allocating money when they don't have a long-term record of success. So why are we carrying tax dollars into a new school? That is a question that we all have to ask. So to DOE, we thank you again for once again pitting parents against parents and kids against kids, because this is what DOE has done effectively for the past year. And it is just shameful. What we need is a DOE that's going to focus on the process, that is not mismanaged, on a process that really governs, that outlines through transparency and co-location, because we don't know. And that's a sad thing. We need more transparency.